Ever wondered how often you consume processed foods? It's more often than you might think. Our modern diets are riddled with foods that have been altered from their natural state. They're in our breakfast cereals, our sandwiches, even in that healthy salad dressing. But what exactly does processed mean? And more importantly, what does this food do to our bodies? Unpacking these questions is critical for our health. So buckle up as we dive into the journey of processed foods in our body. Within hours of consuming processed foods, your blood sugar can take a roller coaster ride. Just imagine, you munch on a packet of chips or a candy bar, and what happens next? The refined carbohydrates and sugars in these foods quickly enter your bloodstream, leading to a sudden surge in your blood sugar levels. This spike prompts your pancreas to produce insulin, a hormone that helps your cells absorb the sugar. However, the rapid influx of sugar and the subsequent insulin rush can cause an equally swift drop in your blood sugar levels. This drastic fluctuation results in what we often recognize as an energy crash. Along with this, you might also experience mood swings, irritability, and difficulty concentrating. And let's not forget, frequent blood sugar spikes can set the stage for insulin resistance, a precursor to type 2 diabetes. So that sudden energy crash post-snacking? Blame the processed foods. Did you know processed foods can set off alarm bells in your body? They're like the unexpected guests at a party, causing a ruckus and leaving a mess behind. This chaos is inflammation, your body's natural response to foreign substances. Processed foods are often loaded with additives and preservatives, substances that are foreign to our bodies. When consumed, these additives can trigger an inflammatory response. This is your body's way of trying to protect itself, almost like raising a red flag or sending out an SOS signal. Inflammation isn't always bad. It's a crucial part of the body's healing process. But when it occurs frequently or for prolonged periods, it can exacerbate symptoms in individuals with inflammatory conditions like arthritis or asthma. So imagine each time you reach for that bag of chips or can of soda, you're potentially fueling this inflammation. It's like throwing gasoline on a fire. Inflammation, therefore, is your body's SOS signal against processed foods. Ever experienced bloating or gas after a meal? Processed foods might be the culprit. Our digestive system is like a well-oiled machine, designed to break down whole foods and extract the nutrients we need. But when we introduce processed foods into the mix, it's like throwing a wrench into the works. You see, processed foods often contain additives and preservatives that our bodies aren't accustomed to digesting. As a result, our gut gets confused and struggles to process these unfamiliar substances, leading to discomforts like bloating, gas, and sometimes even diarrhea or constipation. Moreover, many processed foods lack dietary fiber, a crucial component for healthy digestion. Without enough fiber, our digestive system can't function optimally, leading to sluggishness and further discomfort. So, the next time you're experiencing some tummy troubles, you might want to reconsider that processed snack or meal. Your gut isn't a fan of processed foods, and it's not shy to show it. Ever noticed your weight creeping up? Your pantry might have the answer. It's no secret that processed foods have become a staple in many households. From quick microwave dinners to packaged snacks, they offer convenience and save time. But there's a catch. These foods are often high in sugars, unhealthy fats, and empty calories while lacking essential nutrients. As a result, they don't provide the same level of satiety as whole foods. You might find yourself feeling hungry again shortly after eating, leading to overeating and eventually weight gain. It's also worth noting that many processed foods are engineered to be irresistible. They are designed with the perfect combination of salt, sugar, and fat to hit your bliss point, that sweet spot where food tastes just right. This can trigger overconsumption, as your brain craves more of this blissful sensation. But it's not just about the calories. Processed foods can also alter your body composition. They tend to promote fat accumulation, especially around the midsection, and can lead to a condition known as sarcopenic obesity. This term refers to the simultaneous loss of muscle mass and gain of fat mass, a double whammy that can impact your metabolism and overall health. Furthermore, the artificial additives and preservatives found in many processed foods can disrupt your gut health. A healthy gut is essential for maintaining a healthy weight, as it plays a crucial role in nutrient absorption and inflammation regulation. Therefore, an imbalance in gut health could further contribute to weight gain. So, while it might be tempting to reach for that prepackaged meal or snack, it's worth considering the potential impact on your weight and health in the long run. Remember, adopting a balanced diet rich in whole, unprocessed foods can help keep those extra pounds at bay and promote overall well-being. Processed foods, hence, can be stealthy contributors to those extra pounds. Processed foods don't just affect your waistline, they can also impact your heart. One of the less visible yet significant effects of a diet high in processed foods is the elevation of cholesterol levels. Cholesterol, a waxy substance found in your blood, is essential for building healthy cells, but too much of it can lead to heart disease. Here's how it works. Processed foods are often high in unhealthy fats, specifically trans fats and saturated fats. These fats increase the level of low-density lipoprotein, or LDL cholesterol, often referred to as the bad cholesterol. LDL cholesterol can build up in your arteries, forming plaques that narrow these critical passageways and impede blood flow. This is a condition known as atherosclerosis. But that's not all. These same unhealthy fats also lower the level of high-density lipoprotein, or HDL cholesterol, the good cholesterol. HDL cholesterol plays the crucial role of carrying LDL cholesterol back to your liver to be broken down and removed from your body. When the levels of HDL cholesterol decrease, it means less bad cholesterol is removed, exacerbating the buildup in your arteries. Over time, this buildup of cholesterol in your arteries can lead to serious heart-related complications. These include chest pain, heart attacks, and even stroke. It's a silent process that might not show any symptoms until it's too late. The good news is that by making changes to your diet, you can control your cholesterol levels and reduce your risk of heart disease. It starts by cutting back on processed foods, particularly those high in trans fats and saturated fats. Replacing these with foods rich in healthy fats like avocados, fish, and nuts can help lower your LDL cholesterol and raise your HDL cholesterol levels. In a nutshell, the connection between processed foods and cholesterol is clear. Overindulging in processed foods can lead to elevated cholesterol levels, which in turn increase the risk of heart disease. It's a serious but preventable health issue. Remember, your heart bears the brunt of your processed food love affair. Long-term processed food consumption can have serious repercussions. When we talk about chronic diseases, we're discussing conditions that persist over a long period, often for a lifetime. They're the silent, slow-moving health threats that might not seem connected to that bag of chips or that microwave meal. But over time, these foods can play a significant role in their development. Let's take diabetes, for instance. Consistently high blood sugar levels, often a result of frequent consumption of processed foods high in added sugars, can lead to type 2 diabetes. This disease affects your body's ability to use insulin effectively and maintain normal blood sugar levels. Then there's cardiovascular disease. Foods rich in trans fats and sodium, common in processed foods, can lead to high blood pressure, elevated cholesterol, and heart disease. Over time, these conditions can lead to heart attacks or strokes. Lastly, let's touch on cancer. While many factors contribute to cancer development, diet is a significant player. Some studies suggest a link between processed foods and various types of cancer, including breast and colon cancer. These foods often contain additives and preservatives that, in large quantities and over extended periods, may contribute to cancer risk. It's a harsh reality, but it's important to understand. Your favorite processed foods might be setting the stage for chronic diseases. Your organs are not immune to the damage caused by processed foods. Over time, the high levels of sodium, sugars, and unhealthy fats found in many processed foods can take a toll on the body's key systems. Take your heart, for instance. It's essentially a muscular pump designed to circulate blood throughout your body. But when you consume processed foods, you're often ingesting a high amount of sodium and trans fats. These can increase blood pressure, leading to hypertension, a silent yet harmful condition that can damage your heart and blood vessels over time. Then there's the liver, your body's natural detoxifier. It works tirelessly to filter out harmful substances from your bloodstream. But when you regularly consume processed foods, especially those high in fructose, the liver can become overloaded, leading to non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. Even your kidneys, which work to filter out waste and excess water from your body, can be affected. The high sodium content of processed foods can cause strain, leading to kidney stones or even chronic kidney disease. And let's not forget your pancreas. It's responsible for regulating blood sugar levels. Consuming too many processed foods high in sugar can force your pancreas to work overtime, potentially leading to insulin resistance and type 2 diabetes. Processed foods, therefore, can be a Trojan horse for your organs. The journey of processed foods in our body is a sobering one. From the immediate blood sugar spikes and inflammation to digestive discomfort, these are just the short-term effects we've discussed. Over weeks to months, consumption can lead to weight gain, elevated cholesterol levels, and metabolic dysregulation. These changes set the stage for more serious long-term consequences. Over years, a diet high in processed foods can lead to chronic diseases such as diabetes, heart disease, and even cancer. It can cause damage to your organs and may even reduce your lifespan. This isn't a scare tactic, it's a wake-up call. Realizing the long-term impact of these foods is the first step in making better dietary choices. Choosing whole, nutrient-rich foods is a step towards protecting your body from the impacts of processed foods.